bang, man.
I want to do that, man.
Let me
I do.
I do. Let me bang,
I
man.
do let you bang. Hey,
Let me bang again, man.
I'll let you bang. I'll let you bang.
What's up, folks? This is Combat Sports Talk with your boy Onan Kafar. Today, I'm going to talk about me being done with Deontay Wilder. I am done with the WBC title holder, and this will be my last video talking about him until he steps up to fight Anthony Joshua, or until somebody take that WBC belt off of him, or until he start fighting people, top people. All right, it's getting old. All he does is talk. All it's been is talk and no action. You know, all he's been doing is talking everybody ear off, giving everybody these promises, and he's not fulfilling them. It's nothing but talk, and I'm tired of it. He has an opportunity to fight Anthony Joshua in doggone April for $28 million, and he turned that down, saying it was slave wages. I would take that fight with Anthony Joshua. $28 million? Give me a break. Slave wages? You know who makes slave wages? We do. People that work fast food, people that work in grocery stores. You know what I'm saying? $28 million. Like I said, I would take that fight. I'm not even a big guy. I get in there, play around, and take one little soft spot and fall and make my $28 million. Deontay Wilder's not about his resume. He's about just his legacy. He's just about talking. He think that him talking and putting people's name out there that he's gonna get big. He thinks that he's the A side. He's not the A side. He fought two top people in 41 fights and won one fight against Luis Ortiz, which was suspect, and draw with a doggone Tyson Fury that wasn't even 100%. And a fight that he should have lost at that. He talk about Anthony Joshua not coming to his doggone fight, but he didn't come to Anthony Joshua's fight. Like, I am done with him. His resume sucks. He's deluded and thinking that he is the A side. He is the B side. Alright? He is a B side. He's B side with D-level skills. This is a guy that said he don't care about skill. He don't care about improving his craft. Power is overrated, especially against somebody that's defensive, that know how to get around that. That's all he has, is that right hand that's fragile. You can't depend on that. All his doggone excuses of why he won't take this, and I don't want to hear about that $50 million that people claim that Anthony Joshua turned down. Anthony Joshua would have been in a breach of contract. That money was coming from Frank Warren from BT Sports. A breach of contract, so why would he do that? Anthony Joshua got 4 belts. He done fought all the champions except for Deontay Wilder, and Deontay Wilder think that Anthony Anthony Joshua should be begging to fight him. No, you should be fighting him. You said you wanted to be undisputed. You want to unify the belts, but you're not doing that. You talking about Anthony Joshua missed out on his opportunity. No, you're missing out on your opportunity. You're filling up everybody up with lies, with false expectations that you're not delivering. You know, you're not a good talker. As soon as you got him there and Tyson Fury let a rip on you, you fell to pieces. You're emotional like a female on her period. Talking about men are sensitive. American men are saying, no, you're sensitive. How can a man your size be sensitive like that? You can't even take criticism. You can't even take criticism. That everybody hating because they can't take criticism because you have no boxing skill, because you the windmill artist. That you can't box, but you think you worth all this money and you have one belt and haven't really fought nobody, and you've been boxing for 10 years. I'm done with him. I'm done with him. This is absurd. Then he going around talking about ain't no draws in doggone boxing. Man, give me a break. Where have you been? Where have you been? You don't care about your legacy. You care about, I don't know, because you're not even trying to make that big money. Anthony Joshua doubled what they was going to give you last time. And you still turned it down. You got a date and a venue, and you and Shelly Finkel turned it down. You don't want to be undisputed. You don't want to be unified. You just want to talk yourself to the A side. All talk and no action. This is like unbelievable. A man that should have multiple titles already. He should have had titles before Anthony Joshua. He been boxing way longer than Anthony Joshua. You've been ducking out on your doggone mandatory of Dominique Brazil. You want to tell everybody you the baddest man on the planet, that people scared of you. You talking about that you want to be one name, one champion, and you're not taking that opportunity. You will never be A-side until you defeat Anthony Joshua and become undisputed. You will never be A-side, and you're not even taking the opportunity. Deontay Wilder give a bad name to the heavyweight division. He give a bad name to American boxing, heavyweight boxing. You promise your fans something you are not delivering. Just filled up with excuses and silly comments that you're not even thinking about. You're not even thinking before you speak. And you talk about think it, believe it, and receive it. You're not even thinking about what you say. The best is supposed to fight the best, and you're not fighting the best. You're running your mouth, and you can't even run your mouth with the best. You couldn't even hardly handle Gerald Washington. You'll never be on the level of Canelo or Triple G. You had one pay-per-view, one, just recently with Tyson Fury, one pay-per-view, and now you think you all that one. You need to thank Tyson Fury for help getting your name out there more, because then nobody know who you was. I didn't even know who you was until you fought Stavern for the belt that first time. You're probably the worst champion of all time, heavyweight champion of all time, the worst WBC champion of all time, and you're devaluing that belt. If that's supposed to be the most prestige belt of all the belts, You sure are bringing down the value of it. Because you're doing nothing with it. 41 fights. And you think just because you fought Luis Ortiz and beat him, barely beat him, that you're the man now? One. This is the most silliest heavyweight in boxing. You've been ducking Dillian White. You've been ducking Anthony Joshua. You've been ducking Dominique Breazeale. Another thing that I don't get, that you can talk about this man kids, but when the little what's the dude named Charlie Zillanoff talks about your kids, you call him out for a challenge. A man that really has no skill, that's way smaller than you, but you go take him on for saying something about your children. But you can go ahead and say you want to look in the Dominique Breazeale's children's eyes, why you cripple him. You want to use religion or Christianity as a ploy, but then talk about the spirits, the ancient spirits and stuff. You want to walk around with an alter ego, the bronze bomb. Don't no real man do that. Like Tyson Fury, he said, I'm Tyson Fury now, you'll get Tyson Fury in the ring. You know what I'm saying? That's that celebrity bullcrap that Beyonce and all them be pulling on their split personalities to cover up what they really do. Oh, that wasn't me. That was this was my alter personality, my alter ego. Through the whole time I've been watching boxing throughout my years, the boxers been boxers. Mike Tyson been Mike Tyson. Evander Holyfield been Evander Holyfield. Sugar Ray Leonard been Sugar Ray Leonard. Lennox Lewis been Lennox Lewis. Everybody been Riddick Bowe been Riddick Bowe. You know what I'm saying? Floyd Mayweather been Floyd Mayweather, even though I can't stand him. Oscar De La Hoya was Oscar De La Hoya. No, none of them had alter egos, but you. And that's why I'm figuring out now why people calling you Deontay, calling him Deontay. Alter egos. It's utter BS. He's another protected PBC boxer. Got power and no boxing skill. But nobody want to see that. You got your LDBC boys having your back. You got all these doggone other people that's supporting you, and you know what you're doing? You're failing everybody. All this talk for 3 doggone years about Anthony Joshua, have not a fight hadn't even happened. It should have been happening. You can shut everybody up. You can prove everybody wrong. If you go overseas, fight Anthony Joshua, and beat him, and you'll get double of that 28 mil, just about. You'll make more money, and then you'll be undisputed, unified, undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. And you will be the A side. Then everybody will stop talking about you. But I think right now everybody should stop talking about you because you didn't do what you said. You didn't do what you said. You go to doggone the UK, you had the best time of your life, then you come back to the States and start trying to trash the UK people, talking about they racist. Or because you dark skinned. That's a bunch of baloney. This is boxing. You don't get no love like that in the States. You run around here singing there's only one bronze bomber and all that. Yeah, there's only one. And it ain't impressive. You don't adjust in your fights. When people fighting you, you on your back foot. You don't know what to do. You're just trying to swing, get that one big punch. At least Mike Tyson had skill. At least Mike Tyson had defense, along with his power. I did a video a while ago about him getting knocked out in the amateurs, and I was like, so what? You know what I'm saying? But you know what? It's a reason. You know? And I can't believe I made that video. But now I believe that everybody should know. I forgot the guy's name. I think it's a Russian guy, knocked him out in the amateurs. And the reason why, because he hasn't got better since then. He hasn't even got better. I seen him fight overweight people. He done been knocked down a few times, but they're protecting him. They got every excuse in the world not to fight the best, but want to talk about being the best. And everybody want to hate on Anthony Joshua, but he got belts. Deontay Wilder didn't even fight Klitschko, because Shelly Finger felt like that he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. If you were champion, you need to be ready to fight whoever. At least Fury and doggone AJ got Klitschko under the belt and with wins. Who you got? Luis Ortiz. Come on now. Come on, Bronze Bomber. Come on, baddest man on the planet. Prove everybody wrong. Talk is cheap. Stop talking to everybody's ears off. Tyson Fury not even thinking about fighting you now. So the next choice is who? Dominic Breazeale. Are you gonna duck that? You're mandatory. I bet you they won't strip him of his title, or they try to find somebody else. I mean, this is silly. This is crazy. You talking about grown men, heavyweight men, 200 pounds. You talking about a man that's 220 pounds, 6 foot doggone 7, acting like this, running their mouth and not doing anything. Has no boxing knowledge, has no boxing IQ, has no boxing skill. He just has a powerful right hand and a lot of mouth that he can't back up. So, like I said, I am done talking about Deontay Wilder until he fight some top contenders and win. Until he fight doggone AJ, or until somebody takes that strap off of him. Because after that strap is taken off of him, nobody's going to remember him. He's just going to be a paper champion that fought nobody. He's just going to be a paper champion that fought somebody that was out doggone near 3 years with many issues. Overweight, cocaine addiction, alcoholism, depression. You're tainting your own legacy. So until you step up, shut up, step up, put up, shut everybody up, I'm not talking about you no more. There's other people out here more worthy to talk about than Deontay Wilder. Because he ain't done nothing but run his mouth. Alright? So that's about it. This is Onan Kafar with Combat Sports Talk. Y'all go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon so you can get all the new videos we put out. Leave us a comment. You know what I'm saying? Hit up the Dojo Chronicles online store. Check out the affiliated links for different boxing and martial art gear. You know what I'm saying? Continue to show us love. Again, this is Combat Sports Talk with Onan Kafa. Keep banging.
Let me bang, man.
I want to do that, man.
Let me bang, bro.
I do.
I do. Let me bang,
I
man.
do let you bang. Hey,
Let me bang again,
I
man.
let you bang.
Let me
I let you bang.